Il vino fa buon sangue means good wine makes good blood. Any nonna or nonno, which is grandmother in Italian, that you talk to will say that having a good glass of wine at every meal is the best way of keeping you healthy. Now, whether you agree with this or not, a study that was done in 1979 does prove that having a good moderate consumption of wine will reduce your risk of heart disease or stroke by 30%. Now, I'm not telling you this to encourage drinking of any sort, but personally for my family, we have used wine as a way to celebrate and appreciate our Italian roots and culture. After saying all this, I'm sure you can guess that my cultural artifact has something to do with wine, and you would be correct. This is a big wine glass that every branch of my family has. It is a tradition and artifact that we pass down through generations. It says La Famiglia di Del Biagio. La Famiglia di Del Biagio is the family of Del Biagio, which is my family name. And my family actually makes wine in the Shenandoah Valley. My grandpa takes his trucks up there and harvests the wine every season. We make red wine only, including Cabernets, Zinfandels, Pinots. We've won awards for them. We've put them in state fairs and gotten gold ribbons. But ultimately, we just do it to appreciate our heritage, and it just brings us together and reminds us of our culture as Italians. Now, many people think of wine as a luxurious drink, which it is, but it also, to my family and to Italians, is much more. One thing we use it for is offerings. If someone does a kind gesture, you may give them a glass of wine as a way to say thank you. As a gift on Christmas, birthday, Valentine's Day, my family truly appreciates getting a good bottle of wine. It's a great way of showing you love someone. Using it as a cooking tool. My nonna has recipes and recipes from generations from her grandmothers of raviolis and lasagnas, and she adds our family wine into every recipe, and it's just a great way of passing on tradition and appreciating the culture. Another thing we do is when we have a tummy ache or cramps, we use wine as a way to warm down our body. These are just a few things that we do to use wine as a way to appreciate our culture, but we also drink it in a way to celebrate, create memories, bond as a family. Every time we open a bottle of wine, it just reminds us of our Italian heritage, and it just has always been a part of my family. I'm going to talk about the values and traditions of this. To Italians, like I said before, wine isn't just a drink. It is something that represents the history, the society, the generations, the geography, and the evolution of the country. Some people say wine is like the guardian of tradition. It's like a time capsule of every year, and it just tells the stories of our ancestors. Wine, personally, for our family, is a way of remembering my grandfather as well. He has since passed then, but he was the heart of Italian in our family, and every time we open a bottle of wine at all our family events, it just brings up conversations of him, and we just talk about all of our family memories. Why I identify with this. Being Italian has been the greatest gift. It wasn't something I could choose, but it's something I'm grateful for every day. And wine has just been a big factor of being Italian. Being Italian, I've been raised to appreciate the wine, where it's come from, the process of making it. It's truly a gift from God. So you drink it by glass, and you don't abuse it or to get a feeling out of it. It's truly to drink it with family and make memories and just appreciate life. It's a way to celebrate life. As I was saying, it's a gift from God. In the Bible, it actually encourages the drinking of wine, and it talks about it as a gift from God. In Ecclesiastes 9:7, it says, "Now go eat your food with gladness and drink your wine with a joyful heart." And this is something my family has done and will continue to do. And this cultural artifact will be passed on for generations and generations, and it just continues on the appreciation we have for wine and ties us back to our Italian roots. So yeah, that is the end of my cultural artifact speech. Thank you so much for listening.